One of the things musicians so often forget is that fans are, well, your fans? And they want things from you, like shorts, hoodies, posters, tote bags, and phone cases with your logo, so they can look cool to their friends and to strangers who may know who you are. But so many of you still act like you need to pay money up front to sell cool merch, when in this video, I'm going to tell you about Printify, a print-on-demand, aka POD platform that you can use to sell your fans merch. So even when you're starting your music project from day one, you can get the people who like what you do to fund your music and become walking advertisements for your music by wearing what you make around town. So let's lock in and I'll show you how you can make a really great merch store with Printify so you can get everyone who's enthused about your music to help fund it. A decade ago, you would pay so much money up front to get merch just so you could try to make each show you played profitable and so you could seem legit like all the other acts with things to sell at a show. But until all that merch sold, you'd be out of all that money you put up front, and never mind if your drummer spilled his Mountain Dew Code Red on it, then you'd have to sell it for half price and you'd be out a ton of money. But today, we no longer have to deal with that since print on demand makes it so anyone who wants your merch can order it made to order. And years ago, so many people were turned off stores like this because they cost so much money and the quality is, well, what's the word? Oh yeah, trash. Yeah, absolute garbage. But Printify has such great quality merchandise. I found myself, noted fashion aficionado, I mean, look at this drip, asking someone where they printed their merch when I've been sweating it to find out it's Printify. In fact, just a few weeks ago, I was at one of our community members, Damage's show in LA, and one of Damage's fans had brought a poster from Printify to have her sign, and the poster's quality was, well, sick. Okay. But let's talk about what you can do on Printify as a musician. First off, let's figure out something to sell. One of my favorite things to do is to look around and see what your community is selling. If you don't know how to find community, hit the description since I have a video on how to find it. But once you've done some investigation and see if people sell like blue hoodies or scented candles, you'll know what you should be selling since your fans will probably have similar buying habits. Choose from over 1,000 top quality products, including apparel, kitchenware, home decor, pet products, and more. But let's go basic. You always want to have a t-shirt and in cold months, a hoodie at minimum, so let's just start there. All you need to do is upload the design and then choose the colors that look best with the design, since if the design is like black letters and you choose black blanks to print on, well, you're gonna get some complaints and returns. So this is why you wanna then send yourself some samples and take a look. You can then choose how much money you make from fans by choosing a markup. Let's just remember, the higher you mark it up compared to your competitors, the less you're gonna sell. Since Printify's baseline costs are super competitive, you're able to turn a great profit just like your favorite musicians. Every piece of merch has various different variations you can set and then set them up in your own customizable store. Once you're done making your first item, you can choose a shop front, such as Printify's, or you can customize with some of the biggest brands like Etsy, Shopify, Squarespace, and Wix. And if you have an existing site through any of these stores, you can easily add the Printify shop to their interface and use their design tools. For now, we'll focus on the Printify shop. They have themes that look great and you can customize them to make it look like your brand, and then you can share it out in the public. But what makes Printify especially cool is it has an easy integration with the TikTok shop. We all know TikTok boosts posts with items in the shop. So if you're trying to get out of algorithmic jail and also make some extra money off your music, well, wearing your Printify merch and then connecting it to the TikTok shop and selling your merch on the post is a win-win situation, especially if you're wearing that merch in the video. The best part is once your Printify shop is set up, this takes all of 5 minutes. Then just wear your merch in your TikTok videos and add the link to your TikToks and enjoy getting out of algorithmic jail, since 1 out of every 5 posts TikTok shows right now usually is the TikTok shop, much to the annoyance of many of us watching. And for those of you who want your merch on Spotify, I have great news. You can get your Printify merch on Spotify by integrating it with Shopify. Now, if that's a few too many if-I's for your brain, let me help rectify that with a graphic. Using rectify there may have really been one of the worst jokes on my channel, and that's saying a lot. Anyway, we all know Shopify has some of the most powerful tools on the web for marketing your merch, and Printify's integration with it is seamless, and it's easy to get your merch into the best merchandise marketing backend in the business. It takes all 5 minutes to connect your Shopify store to Spotify so that you can have a cool shop like your favorite artists and then have it on your Spotify page. If you want to learn more about this, I of course have a video on it linked below. We of course want to link your Printify shop on your socials regularly, including Instagram stories, your link in bio, and short form text apps like X, Twitter, and Blue Sky and Threads. Showing people wearing the fits that look hot in them always helps sell more merch. If you want to understand how to sell more merch, you can learn that from the video on the screen now. So make sure you watch that next if you really want to level up. Thanks for watching.